Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Nowhere to run.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in. Charges in with authority. No good up high. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Opts for the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Goes for the super art? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Knockdown and KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Had the radar up and running. Going on the offensive? Player 1 has the meter lead. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Connects with the throw. Drive impact misses. Knocks them out of the air. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Only good decision with that throw. The jump-in is denied. Landline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Open from the jump-in? This is it. Moves in a Jingu Hadouken. Can they keep on him? Good job as charges forward. How that throw did some juicy damage. Hits them with the counter throw. Low heavy. Crowds them from above. Throws them. Getting up close and personal. And whips. They're wide open. Tap into the feng shui engine. A jump in? The next touch may decide this round. Oh, what miss? Who put them on notice? Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets a risky buff in. Medium kick hits. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Oh, with the drive impact. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Player 1 chases them down. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Throws them. What's next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Hold your breath. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Their spacing is so on point. The low heavy connected. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Will this super art connect? Learns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. There's a change of side. Brushes that off and keeps going. A quick breather. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Connects with medium kick. A parry? Knocked him out of the air. Both fighters planning something? Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play. Connects with the throw. Crowns him from above. Sets up, flatlines him. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Good anti-air.
How's this? Sure you can. Sure you can.
How's this? Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Misfire with the drive impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Will this super art connect? So it looks like they're willing to spend a meter if they can get some really juicy damage in return. Takes a trip. Player one is KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Smart play with the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Gets carried to the corner. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Risky up-close scrap still going. This is a turning point. Burnout activates. One chance here may end this match. Threads it cleanly. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Good decision with that throw. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Blood punch shreds him. Sets up with the jump in. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Out of range. Relatively safe. Excellent damage on that. Throws them. Both sides getting ready. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Dragon Lash. Amazing. Burns out. This can lead to some big damage. Time to make them famous. A real test of nerve. They are done. Player two made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Jumps. Quick dash in. Gets out of there with the back dash. Box him with a target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. Stops the attack by using the drive parry. Takes a trip. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Nice cross-up. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The pressure is so intense here. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. What a clean counter. Still scrapping for control of the space. They were right to be on guard there. Goes low. Going in? Player one in dire straits with burnout. Uses the target combo as a filler. Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't hit! Both fighters planning something? They decide to take a breather to close it out! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Opts for the throw. Still slugging it out here. Goes for the fireball. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Next up, player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. It looks like our fighters are taking a breather. They knew that throw was coming. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. The grab misses. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Jumps in. Taking stock. They need to rely on their instincts here. Charges forward. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Sure you can? Experiencing burnout. Knockdown. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Jumps in. What'll happen here? Bumps it hard. Oh, the throw connects. Noticeable life lead is a clutch. They're going for the super art. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. Both sides getting ready. Bends it on the fireball. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Open crowns him from above. Throws that off. Pay attention. A jump? Oh, what a smart blow. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Dangerous range here. Drives him back, misses. Player burns out. Close range projectile. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect ransom. Okay, here we go. Dragon Blast. Are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Fucking retard.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Lots of aggression from both sides. Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Avoids getting corners. Gets right in there. So they break forward to pressure the opponent, experiencing burnout. Player 2, that was a KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Cannon spike? Jumps? Spikes! Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What'll happen? A super art? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Side switch in the corner. Going in? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ooh, what a smart throw! Player 1 needs to take advantage of this cage. This throws him. Knockdown and there's a burnout. Super art to show up what a PhD in fighting. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Gets him with the anti-air. Did well to get the buff in there. Grabs him. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 with the life lead. Takes a trip. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead over. Will this super art connect? Brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Spikes! Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive game, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep it on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Handle with care. You can't drop drive impact. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? What'll happen here? Their will to win. They were waiting for it. Cannon spike. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, here we go. This may turn into a big chance. They're in range. We gonna see connects with the throw. Crowns them from above. Both of our fighters are down and out for the double KO. Player 1 comes out on top with a fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Yes, Serp attack. It's okay.
It's not over. Best believe it's time for that run back. Follow me. This can lead to some big damage. Hits the air throw. Still slugging it out at this range. Will that drive impact get punished? Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Oh, their throw falls short. Grabs him, takes a trip. Oh, whiffs the throw. The quarter makes it hard to escape a big gamble and whips out a raw super. Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Just out of range for that throw. Quick spin method. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Very critical point of the corner throw ends it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump. Charges forward. Overdrive cannon spike. With that, uses the gauge for a super art. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Breaks the block with a throw. That throws is some good damage. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. So, what's next? Cannon Spike? They're going for the super art? Big difference in Cannon Spike! Experiencing burnout, knockout, and ooh, what a smart blow! Player 1 wraps it up!
Let's go!
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I think it's the biggest explosion in this game.
PlayStation